7 things rich people do that poor people don't. In our society, we use the term success a lot, and most times than often, our success opens up opportunities to make more money, meet influential people, and of course, rise in the hierarchical status we all call life. And more times than not, we're all pressured by this invisible force to either become successful or be happy. Unfortunately, since we all live in this world called Earth, our most definite route to success and true happiness is a little word called currency, and a lot of it at that. Curiously, at points in our life, some of us might have been puzzled by this very arithmetic question, disturbing our reasoning, asking what could be so different from what you are doing and this guy or girl, an obviously richer person, is doing, and that, my fellow Earthling, is a simple string of answers. Number 1. Identify and work on their strengths. Probably the most defined difference between the rich and the poor is that they are not afraid to follow their passion. Take a look at Michael Jackson, one of the most successful entertainers and musicians of all time. What do you think would have happened if he decided to stick to school and pursue a career in engineering or computer science? Sure, he might have been successful, but would he have attained the same level of success he'd have had in music? Unlike lazy people, most rich figures and icons spend the most of their time studying themselves and learning their passion. They understand their strengths and also itemize their weaknesses. They build their strength so high that it dwarfs and almost completely obliterates their weaknesses. They spend every single day working on them to the extent that they become the best in their respective fields. If you have a particular talent or skill that gives you an unfair advantage over the rest, go all in on it. Why be mediocre at 1,000 things when you can be the best at one thing? Number 2. Rich people read a lot. Let's face the truth. If you have the time to binge watch a show or finish a season in a night or 3, you probably don't have a lot going for you, or you have too much time on your hands. Influential people don't waste their time watching reality TV shows or gossip channels. Instead, they work hard, build plans, adhere strictly to a schedule whilst working their way to the top. During their free time, instead of catching up on recent celebrity gist, they pick up a book or more and read about other people's success stories in their respective fields, document their success, and also investigate their failures so they don't make the same mistakes. Do you know that the top CEOs all around the world read at least 50 books per year? When last did you carry an actual book to read? And I'm not talking about fan fiction or adventure-based novels. I'm talking about success stories and inspirational novels. They don't just loiter around on fictional shows and animated characters, they write journals and build their own success stories for you to also watch on TV shows. Remember, it's never too late to start building your goals. Number 3. They sacrifice the present for the future. There's a popular saying, the best moment to start your journey was a year ago, the second best was yesterday, and the third best is now. People who want a reliable future start early. They sacrifice the present for a very profitable future. They not only utilize their opportunities well, but they also invest their single most important commodity, time, into their goals. Don't waste your time procrastinating your future. Take action now. Rich people don't wait around for success stories, they chase after them and attain them. You might lose the so-called youthful experiences your mates are enjoying, the parties, drinking, and the endless raves, while you're having sleepless nights hustling for your future. Sometimes these sacrifices might not even present themselves in form of extracurricular activities. They might be people you spend time with or your habits. The rich understand that a success story doesn't come overnight, and they are willing to take each step as slowly as it comes. There's no best time to live life. You can enjoy life in your 20s, 30s, 50s, and even in your 70s, but you can never get back opportunities lost. You can only experience the future. Number 4. They do not believe in luck. Instead, they create their own success. Successful people believe in themselves and themselves alone. You think they believe in fortune cookies, zodiac signs, and luck? No! They believe in facts, numbers, and viable opportunities. They don't make excuses and wait for opportunities to come. They grind and make their own fortune. They don't blame others for their condition or misfortunes. They are the masters of their own fate, so they pick themselves back up and learn from their mistakes, because if you don't build your life, someone else will hire you to build theirs. So stop making excuses about the market prices or the drop in stocks. Get up and make your success such that no one can influence them. Remember, if you have to believe in luck or sheer grace, you haven't put enough belief into yourself and skills. Life isn't always going to be rosy. That little faith you've built in yourself might later come in handy at a crucial moment in life. Number 5. They have goals. The goals here aren't just short-term visions of yourself and your financial status. They are deeper actualizations of what you want and where you want to be at a particular time from now. Accomplished people don't think short-term. They don't create a savings account and put in $1 every 2 months. Instead, they invest in their future and craft. Pioneers like Bill Gates and Elon Musk didn't just dream of being a billionaire one day, they dreamt of innovative ways to make technology simpler, easier, and cleaner. The dream isn't to make money as fast as you can. The goal is to make the world better with your contribution. There's a much greater reward in solving world-changing problems than quenching your superfluous desires. You don't just open the door halfway. You walk right in and keep on going. Number 6. Most rich people utilize their 24 hours more. I'm sure you won't want to hear this, but poor people sleep more than the rich do. Like most people, we all have the same 24 hours to do something with our life, and what we do affects our future and success. One basic problem we all have is that we always think there's enough time in the day to do whatever we want, but in reality, we really don't. Before you know it, some unknown factors come in and half of our day is already gone. Fill your time with smart people, space, and tools. The less time you put into unproductive things, the better. Do you think Jay-Z wakes up at 9 a.m., picks up his phone, and checks Twitter or social media? Nah. Most wealthy people wake up early, start their day with light exercise, a good meal, and a refreshed mind for the day, already visualizing their success. The world won't slow down for you to catch up to it. You need to work harder than the system and make the world catch up to you. You don't have to complete 1,000,000 things in a day for it to be fruitful. You just need to accomplish a task, just a simple task, but that single task must have a positive impact on your life. Number 7. They are not afraid to take risks or learn from people richer than them. In life, we all have problems and hurdles to pass every single day. Most times, these hurdles are presented to us as risks. If you ask most thriving entrepreneurs, they'll tell you at one point in their lives they had to take a very huge risk without knowing the outcome, and yet they did, and look at them now. Rich people learn because they own their faults and don't let other people boss them around. They improve to the point where they make fewer mistakes, not because of sheer luck, but because of experience. A lot of things can be bought: houses, cars, shares, and so on, but your time and experience can't. You have to fill in those blanks to have a higher success rate. Don't get it wrong, you can take a risk and fail miserably. The goal is not to take the right risk, but to learn from it and utilize it for your future. Most successful people are not scared of failure, they embrace it as a part of the building process. You can hardly ever see billionaires hanging out with poor people. They associate themselves with people of the same mindset and learn from each other. And that brings us to the end of this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share our videos so you can see more inspirational content like this. Goodbye, and see you next time.